Yo, yo, Dirty Three Nation, what's up? It's your boy Joe.
And you know who the fuck I am. I'm Brian, just in case you didn't. And sorry the third guy couldn't be here today. He's currently getting an operation to get a sex change so he can be a part of the WNBA.
That's his hoop dream.
Yeah? He's a big guy. It makes sense, you know. Now he just felt like his whole life he was living as a woman, and this is his goal now.
This is his goal. I mean, he's always felt like an inferior basketball player to everybody else, and now it's his time to shine.
Yeah, potentially, we'll see what
You
happens.
know?
Good luck to you.
Good luck with this mangina, too.
How deep do you think it's gonna go?
You didn't think I was going to let that go away without mentioning.
Anyway, people, we're here on a beautiful sports episode today. In case you didn't know, because none of us are really wearing. I am a little bit wearing a sports shirt, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, maybe
But we're back. But we're around the corner. The Hall of Fame football game was the other day. It was last week. In case you were unaware, August. I don't even know the date of it.
that was on a Thursday, so it had to be like the 5th to 6th. Because today's the 10th, and it
I
was
have no idea.
Carolina versus Arizona, folks. The battle of the network bums.
It was the 6th, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
August 6th, in case you morons weren't aware when the football game was.
Well, I mean, it's the biggest thing. The Hall of Fame game is exciting. They do the Hall of Fame stuff. They got the game. It's all exciting for everybody. It's the beginning of football.
That means it's back, baby. We're back. Everyone that's been waiting and suffering, especially if your team was right there knocking on that door, we were back. We are back, people.
Football's back. Back again.
Yeah.
Most exciting time of the year, folks, right now. This is what it is. For some of you, it might be Christmas. For some of you, it might be, I don't know, St. Patty's Day. For some of you, it might be Pride Month. But for us, it's the beginning.
What about like the opening day of
Preseason.
baseball? People love baseball.
Awesome time of the year. Yeah, that's an awesome thing, opening day in baseball, definitely.
Anyway, let's stick to one topic. We like to jump around a little bit too much, but
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't have a chance to catch the game. I had to work late that day. I working at this place and work late sometimes.
I'll tell you, it was everything you wanted in a game. All offense, no defense.
Yeah, I was looking a little bit at the box score earlier, and I seen 33-30, which isn't a snoozer. I mean, it was a high scoring game unless you're a defensive player and you just wanted to see guys get shut down the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, the defenses didn't play good in either team, but I have to say, and I'm gonna put this out there, and let's keep in mind it is the first game of preseason. He's not playing against the ones, but Carson Beck for Arizona Cardinals looked excellent. He was poised. He had a pocket presence. He was stepping up into the passes. He was making good throws. He looked really good to me,
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to check them out.
And like I'm not gonna sit here and anoint him Tom Brady or even fucking Drake May. I'm not gonna anoint him anything. He played in a fucking Hall of Fame game, but he looked good.
Well, you know what's funny? I know I've talked about this before and shit, but back in the day when when Seattle drafted Russell Wilson,
Fuck that guy.
and well, if you remember that timeline, they just got Matt Flynn from the Packers. They gave him a bunch of money, and then Russell Wilson just outplayed him in preseason. Russell played so good in preseason that he started for them and brought him to 2 Super Bowls, almost brought him
Yeah.
to 3.
It's not uncommon for a player to really play well in preseason and win that job.
I'm just saying, like, he's an example of a dude who's, outshined the guy who was supposed to get paid. Which, I mean, in a sense, the Arizona's in a bit of a quarterback limbo situation where you're like, all right, well, you got this kind of veteran guy who's
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett, and then you got Gardner Minshew.
whoever. I mean, even whoever else is there. I mean, even if it is Minshew or whoever the fuck.
Who's the other one? Fafil. He's from Arizona. He went to Arizona. He was going to play in the Big 12. I forget his name. Noah Fafil or something like that. But all I'm saying is this kid, I mean, and it's not like he has a lot to beat in Jacoby Brissett. I mean, if he can beat any quarterback out for the job, I mean, he could beat Jacoby Brissett.
Well, shit.
Jacoby Brissett's not bad. I don't want to say.
He's a gunslinger a bit sometimes, and then sometimes he just likes to throw the ball. You know, he kind of reminds me of is like a really bad version of Brett Favre. Because he's willing to like take that risk, but Brett Favre had the accolades and shit to do that. The MVP, Super
Yeah,
Bowl play,
and
champion, all that.
Brett had the chops to do it. I mean, Brissett's not afraid to throw the ball in there. He's
No,
not afraid.
he's nuts.
You
That's
know.
what I'm trying to say. He's just a little like off kiltered. He's just a little like he's willing to make some crazy ass throws
Yeah,
sometimes.
because he's not nervous about the interception or anything. He thinks he can do it. He's going to do it, and he does. And he's a good ball player. When he was in Indianapolis, he was good. I mean, even when he was in the Pats, he was good.
I mean, I've seen him have really good games, and then when he has bad games, man,
You know.
they're bad.
And kudos to him for getting his contract. I know this is probably going to be the last big contract he's ever going to get.
Nah, I mean, it depends how he plays. I mean, if he gets benched by week 6,
This is not a stacked team he's on.
I mean, offensively they're good though. If you were, I would say this right, as a former Madden player, if I'm playing Madden this year, I might want to just avoid that division and not play in it because obviously that's a really hard division. You don't want to deal with tough games. 6 fucking out of the goddamn games you're going to play are going to be a pain in the ass. And taking Arizona would be a good team to rebuild on because you have a young fucking receiver, you have the rookie running back, you have no quarterback, so you can literally go through the season, draft the next guy you want, and then I don't know what the defense looks like on paper, but then that's all pieces you can put together on your own. That's
and that kid Carson Beck steps up. I mean, that's a fucking. If he ends up stepping up and playing well, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I already got my guy.
well, maybe, but
I'm not saying that's a problem. I mean, the kid did play for Miami. He had to play at a high level. I mean, he didn't come out of some fucking Division III school like fucking, what's his name there? Trey Young. Not Trey Young, the fucking, who's the kid fucking out of North Dakota, the fucking, by San Francisco? Quarterback.
Kaepernick?
No. He played for North Dakota State.
Talking about the white dude?
That's the quarterback.
Yeah, Purdy?
Trey, what was it?
Oh, Trey Lance?
Trey Lance, yes, Trey Lance. So this kid has more of a pedigree coming out of Miami, is what I'm saying.
Well, Trey Lance, they wasted like everything to get that guy. What
Yeah,
a mistake.
they moved up in the draft. They gave away everything to get that kid, and he was a wicked bastard. But they should have known that. Yeah, he was athletic. Yeah, he was athletic at North Dakota State.
I mean,
he wasn't athletic at Miami.
Well, look what they
he wasn't
did.
athletic at the U.
Bro, that Malik Patrick, so whatever the fuck, Malik Willis, the kid who's starting for Miami this year. When they Titans drafted him in the first round, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but he played for Ohio State, that kid, and threw 50 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. And he threw 50 touchdowns.
I forgot he went to Ohio State. That's all that needs to tell you right there. As a kid from Ohio State threw 50 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, shit.
Every team was fighting to get him.
No, he didn't go first overall.
He didn't go first overall. Because a lot of people said he wasn't ready.
No, and he wasn't.
And they just proved out he wasn't. But I think I got high hopes for him in Miami because he looked really good as a backup for Green Bay. Now, does Miami have as good a team as Green Bay? No.
Well, I mean,
Maybe running back wise.
Running back, I would say they're about equal.
Maybe about
in a way. I mean, two different players, but they're about equally like. You got like that's your A position in a sense, like that's your best spot.
Yeah.
And then like everyone else is not good.
No, I mean they don't have wide receivers. They don't have anything, folks. I can't go down the list. It's much too long. I got disappointed this week because we lost a chance to re-sign Diggs. I would have loved for us to bring back Diggs.
He went to Washington.
$12 million for the year. Kudos to Diggs. You need it. You got a lot of kids.
And I don't know if we covered this, but Deebo Samuels went back to the 49ers. It's funny
Yeah,
that
I think we mentioned that last week, but yeah, that's it.
It's weird that he went back. I'm not surprised that he went back because they're probably pretty desperate for receivers right now. Now that Parasol's out, Brandon Ayuk's a lunatic.
Brandon Ayuk's done, and any other owner would have already got rid of that team. Any other coach would have got rid of that kid. Why put up with all this bullshit?
Oh, he's a fucking whack job.
And he's not that good.
No, he was pretty solid for that team, but not the.
Hasn't played in 2 years.
Well, it's because he got hurt, and he's just a basket case.
Maybe him and Watson could put together a flag football league together.
And him and Jerry Jeudy today too.
Jerry Jeudy.
Actually, not for nothing, but Jerry Jeudy had a decent year last year, and I hate to admit this, but I would probably take Jerry Jeudy over Brandon Ayuk right now, only because Brandon Ayuk is like basically going to turn into the next Antonio Brown within the next couple weeks.
But the thing is, at least Antonio Brown had a fucking
Hall of Fame career.
Yeah. This kid didn't do nothing.
No,
he had flashes of greatness.
2 years solid of goodness, and then he was in the league for like 4 years before he got signed or got that big money deal.
And then when they got rid of Debo, and I was like, from a fantasy perspective, I'm like, damn, Ayuk's getting he's getting all the ball all day. Kittle can do his thing, but Ayuk's going to be solid. And he fucking didn't even play.
Yeah, he was hurt.
I was like, what the fuck?
Well, maybe here. I mean, supposedly.
Like, I don't know if he was hurt or not. He was playing games with the organization.
Yeah, he was fucking them around.
You know? Oh, I'm excited though. Football starting. Carolina looked good on that Hall of Fame game, but the Carson Beck stole the show. But I'm excited, man. This is an exciting time of year. It really is. You know, it's also a time of the year where you're sitting there watching all these guys. You're watching your team, and you're just hoping no one gets hurt.
Yeah, big time.
And so that's what I'm going to say right here. I'm going to say a short prayer. Hope nobody gets hurt this preseason. In the Lord's name, amen. Thank you, brother.
But yeah, I did see like a few stories, the headlines like Scadaboo got into a collision or whatever, and
God, that kid's he's a wrecking ball.
but that's what I'm saying is like he like got in a collision in practice and didn't come back, and like I'm like, oh, not again, dude, no.
No, there was
And
a
then
couple
fucking,
of
there was the Broncos Waddle and I think I heard Waddle and Sutton both were limping
Waddle
around.
have like a calf or something.
Some strain up, but they're probably making him just run routes like just to see what him and Bo Nix can do together.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be. I told everybody. I said I'll take Bo Nix and I'll take Waddle. I'll take them both. They're going to shine.
I hope
It
so.
should be good
Fucking hope so, man.
because that was the problem last year. I mean, if Cortland Sutton wasn't open, you had what the kid Patrick or some other kid. I mean, they
Yeah,
weren't.
Patrick Bryant.
Yeah, I mean they weren't perfect. Now you got Waddle there. Jesus
And
Christ.
Marvin Mims. I just feel like we didn't use Marvin Mims enough last year
No.
properly.
And it does. Let me ask you: does Cortland Sutton go to W2?
No, he's gonna be like the R1 because he's
Gonna be the
because of the
to be
size. He'll be that because of the body, but I think he's gonna get a majority of the work this year for sure. As far as the passing load, I think.
Well, I think a lot of people are going to pay attention to Waddle because he's a good wide receiver.
Yeah, and then that could open up Sutton, and
Yeah,
he's a
that's
big,
what could
strong
do.
guy. I mean, if you single cover him with a smaller corner, I mean, good luck.
Those two wideouts too, like you said, Michael Mims, the
Marvin.
slot it should be wide open.
But yeah, but I agree with this, all what you're saying, right? But it's how are they going to allow the team to play on offense? Because are they going to do the single back shit all game? Are they going to fucking do the weak formation? Are they going to do the I form and strong form? Or are they going to spread it out a little bit and fucking let the dude throw and run around and do some shit?
I know you still got the two-headed monster between Harvey and what's his name? The two running backs.
Well, we have three guys. That's the thing. There's
Yeah.
three running backs. I think the rookie that we drafted this year, he's got real potential there to propel himself into this, in the lineup.
Well, what happens is if what's his name gets hurt,
It's over. But I'm gonna be waiting in the first preseason game just to see what this kid can do on the field during preseason because I know he's gonna get the ball. He's gonna get run.
because Harvey earned his place there. There's no
Yeah,
doubt. about it.
absolutely. He was awesome.
Yeah.
Was he fucking a 1,600-yard back as a rookie? No, but that's not. I don't. That's like far in, but you're never really gonna get that. I think that those days of a rookie coming in and getting you fucking 1,600 yards, which it has happened, but it's those days are over. I think.
No, especially in the days where everybody's doing this shit by running back committee. Denver's no different. They're doing it that way.
I mean, hey man, maybe this kid. Sorry to cut you off. Maybe that kid from Arizona, because they have. I mean, like you said,
Love.
they have the tight end, they have the wide receiver, and now they have the running back. Maybe.
Maybe.
But and then it's like what
Their quarterbacks.
you
is-
have
has
to
be
respect
figured
those.
out.
You have to respect the pass game there with those two guys, regardless if you don't respect the QB.
Yeah, with McBride
And then I
Harrison.
think that allows the running back to get off a little bit. But I don't know if he's. I mean, I know he's good because I seen what he did a little bit in school. But this is a different game, man. And he's in that division, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, and let's also not forget that this offensive line isn't exactly the best offensive
No,
line in
not at
football. And because Kyler Murray was running for his life, although I think he did that first anyway, it was always him first. And he
Well,
ran.
no. All right, I'll play devil's advocate here. Before James Conner went down, I mean, James Conner was pretty solid for them.
Yeah, he was definitely solid, but
But is that a testament to James Conner's toughness and being a good, decent to better on-end halfback, or you know what I mean? Like I don't know if they kept those same dudes.
Well, James Conner's just a great story over and over. I mean, the guy, he's had to overcome a lot in his life.
Yeah, playing on the Steelers,
Yeah.
first of all.
And I think he was a walk-on there.
Well,
He
they
wasn't
had
even
fucking.
drafted. And then I think he got cancer or something.
He got the cancer, yeah.
Yeah,
The
and
big C.
the kid beat it all. The kid beat the odds and everything. You gotta love the story.
He survived the Steelers like on that last Super Bowl run when they had that whole team together still. Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, fucking Roethlisberger,
In fact-
Martavius Bryant, Juju Smith. He was like on that team.
Le'Veon Bell held out. That's how Connors got the nod, and
No,
everybody
he was
thought,
just not even that. Le'Veon Bell, the first year Connor was around, I'm pretty sure Le'Veon Bell was still there, but he
he was there, but he was
wasn't
holding out.
playing as good. And Connor was coming in fucking crushing.
Connor didn't even. How this happened? Connor hadn't even played yet. They had him.
I remember picking him in
And
fantasy.
what happened was that Bell was holding out on the contract, but he said he was going to play and he didn't. And I picked up Connor off the waiver because I had Le'Veon Bell, and I knew this kid wasn't going to play. And he fucked himself for the year, didn't get played. And they tried to come back the next year to do it, but he held out, and Connor went off.
Connor was nice. I remember having him in one fantasy league.
And then the next year, the same thing. Bell was holding out or whatever, and they said, "Fuck it, we're going with Connor."
I thought he was hurt. There was a year he was injured on the Steelers, and then they got rid of him to the Jets.
Yeah, because he was holding out. Because he was holding out for more money, and he ended up going to the Jets for less money than he wanted from Pittsburgh.
Barely played.
And he sucked.
I think he put out a rap song. That was about it.
The dumbest thing he did was leave Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh breeds running backs because they always have a good offensive line. Anybody can run behind them. Look at the people that have ran behind him. I mean, even now, Warren's running there. Gainwell was fucking great there. Now, he moved on to Tampa Bay. And now you got Warren. They just picked up another running back. I forget who it is. Fuck, I just read that. But they have Warren and the other kid. But they can run the ball well there. That's not a problem for them. Their problem is they got a fucking 82-year-old quarterback in Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but he's still got a little left in the tank, I think. But I was wondering, too, because I was watching an interview with the tight end on that team, and he was talking with somebody, or whoever, I forget who he was talking to, but they were talking about that you never get many opportunities to play with the Hall of Fame QB. And, like, they all kind of together on this, like that they don't want to waste the opportunity, because not for nothing, that division is wide the fuck open.
That division is so wide open.
It's wide open. The Ravens are the Ravens, whatever. The Bengals, who knows what the fuck they're going to be great on offense. You don't know what their defense is going to look like. And the Steelers, that they all predicate on what Rodgers is going to do on offense. In
all actuality, if Rodgers plays the way he can play, the Steelers are the best team and the best all-around team in that division.
Yeah, because the defense. And then that fact that if he's playing at an MVP caliber, he's going to make all those no-name receivers minus DK better.
And is Metcalf still with the Steelers?
Oh, yeah. He didn't go nowhere.
No one wanted him. Fucking prick. Imagine if they still had fucking, what's his name from Dallas?
They should have kept Pickens.
They had Pickens. They'd be through the roof. They would have got rid of Metcalf.
I don't know why they didn't think it was going to work with him. Like, that didn't make sense.
When I saw that, when I originally saw them pick up Metcalf and they still have Pickens,
I almost shit my pants.
I was like, oh!
I was like, they got the biggest, strongest receivers in the league, dude. They're just going to be bullying everybody.
And then they're getting Aaron Rodgers. They got Aaron Rodgers. You're like, oh my fucking God, Aaron Rodgers. This is a dream fucking for this team. And their defense is already stout.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and then they traded Pickens. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding
dumbasses.
Me. I was like,
if
what
I'm Rodgers,
fuck?
Bro, unless he had a personal thing with the kid. If I'm Rodgers, I'm like, you just screwed me because I could have had two elite receivers.
I don't think Rodgers had anything to do with that.
Well, I mean, was it Pickens?
Maybe Pickens said, fuck this. When they brought in Metcalf and he says, I'm not playing number 2 to him.
He played number 2 to CeeDee Lamb.
I know, but he'd rather play it. CeeDee Lamb's much better than fucking DK Metcalf.
I mean, arguably, you could say that.
You know? And Metcalf's having his problems.
I mean, all right, if you're looking at these guys on paper, right, and you look at DK Metcalf's size compared to fucking what's his name's size and how fast he is, I'm taking DK Metcalf every time.
Well, Metcalf on paper looks better, but he's not putting up the numbers that Lamb is.
No, because he's a kind of a one-trick pony. He can't really run the route tree that good.
He's just gonna run down the field. He's fast.
He's quick as shit.
And he's big, and he's strong.
Yeah.
You want those factors.
I think, yeah, CeeDee's probably, not probably, is a better
CeeDee is way better.
He runs the routes, the tree, you know what I mean? He runs I think he can run most of the routes, where DK's limited to fucking out routes and comeback routes and probably post routes a little bit and screen passes.
Yeah. I mean, the guy gives 100% effort. There's no question about that.
And obviously, I mean, if the guy can't run a slant, then, I mean, Jesus Christ.
You know. But, I mean, it's a good opportunity for Rodgers to make something out of these young receivers that they don't, we don't know what they're going to do yet. I mean, it's a good opportunity to make something really happen here, you know?
And not for nothing, before everyone jumps on my head about DK Metcalf, we live in Massachusetts. I don't get to watch DK Metcalf all the time, so I'm just going by his physical traits and also the fact that his cone drill was, like, historically bad. So, fuck you. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. I don't like his character.
Yeah, after the whole racist claim bullshit, that was whack and it was lame.
And before that, I'm a DK Metcalf fan.
No, I liked him. He dyed his hair.
I liked him.
He dyed his hair that goofy fucking color in Seattle.
No,
he had that crazy. No, I liked it though. I was like, oh, I like this guy.
And matched his sneakers.
he did the whole thing, and he was like a dude, you know. I'm like, fuck it. And he's like, oh, I eat candy all day. Or whatever his whole thing was. He's like, I don't even eat, like, my diet sucks. I'm like, yeah, right, dude.
But when Seattle was willing to get rid of him, I like they know something. It was like when they got rid of Russell Wilson to you guys. He sucked so bad.
Well, the Russell thing, I think, was the ego.
But
I think the ego was so big on Russell Wilson that everyone in Seattle was just like, we've had enough of this kid. And then once he went to, and Denver was just so thirsty for a quarterback. And then with our track record and bringing in veteran QBs, it's gone semi-good. So we probably I could see what management was thinking. Let's bring in Wilson. He has played well in the past. And we had the wide receiver room at the time.
I drafted Russell Wilson that year because I'm going.
I thought he was going to be
He's on
awesome,
Denver.
bro.
He's going to go. He's going to do his thing. It's way better than Seattle at this point.
Dude,
and it just didn't transpire.
When I was at my old job at fucking the place they're doing the records and shit, you know what I mean? Once I seen that news, dude, I was jumping up and down that fucking place like a goddamn lunatic. And the guy I work with, he was like, "What are you talking about?" Because he doesn't really give a fuck that much about football, but he knows who Russell Wilson is.
I mean, at that time, there was no real. You didn't see the really bad part of Russell Wilson. All you seen was that Seattle was ready to move on, which was weird.
No. All right, let me say this. You're right, and then you're wrong. Because the people who pay attention enough definitely see.
He had a bad season before that, but it came
Not
off
even
an
that.
injury.
It's the weirdness in the other shit outside of football.
Well, he's a weird
That's
guy.
the thing. So he does commercials. They're very creepy. They're very weird. And a lot of his pre-game interviews or his post-game interviews, you just start hearing him say a lot of weird-ass shit. And then he's just doing all these, like, starts doing live videos with Sierra, all this shit, and he's mad robotic. Mad weird.
He was always weird, though.
Right? And then he comes to Denver and he's got, I want my own fucking side of the building to myself and this and that and my own office. No one's allowed in it.
He's like that. He's like that in Seattle. He practiced by himself.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the weird-ass behavior. And then he comes here and then he starts doing more weird commercials of Mr. Unlimited and all this fucking weird-ass shit. And you're like, everyone in Denver, bro. Like, Denver's... I've never been there, obviously. I live in Mass. I'm a Denver fan by proxy because of the 90s and what I seen with John Elway and all that. But from reading these people's passion in the comments and shit all the time, and not the fucking retards that are like, some of the old delusional fans that I've seen, and like Russell Wilson, it was never his fault. Shut up. That's what. Just shut the fuck up, these people. But I don't even know where I was going with this, but it was.
Russell came in.
It was just a lot of brutal weirdness.
He was very weird because he doesn't like to be part of the team. And when you have something like that, it's fucking hard to fucking put a team together and have a cohesive fucking thing. And you can't get timing down, can't get this, because this guy wants to practice by himself all fucking.
You know what it was too, bro, now that I think about it? The Broncos were a very young team at the time. And they needed a veteran leader in that locker room and to do to work with these guys. And what did he do? Slam the fucking door in everyone's face and went, I'm unlimited.
And what he did was he knew he was being paid. There's nothing they were going to do to him.
No, nothing. It was stuff. When I seen the details on that contract and the trade, because I was like, oh my God, dude. When they traded for this guy, I was like, fuck, dude, because we gave up the house for this dude.
They sold out the entire future of that fucking team.
It was pretty bad. Like, we gave up a lot of shit for that guy. And, like, I always liked Noah Fant, but he never panned out. But he had he had the size of like a Gronkowski, and I was like, he had all athletically the intangibles. It looked like they were there, but for some reason he couldn't block as good. He wasn't the best in catching the ball, and I'm just like, fuck, bro, we wasted a fucking anything on this kid because he on paper again he's like one of these dudes on paper. You're like, I want him,
yeah,
and then he gets there, and you're like, why do we have this guy again?
You know, it's tough.
Like Drew Lock, whatever. See you later. I didn't care for Drew Lock that much. I mean, I liked him a little bit in the beginning when he was a rookie and he's dancing around to Young Jeezy and shit. I was like, all right, this kid's he's showing me something. But then once he started fucking just being a loser and bumming games, I'm like, he's just like every other QB I've seen come here.
What I didn't like about him was he couldn't bounce back. He couldn't bounce back from a bad throw or a bad play.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He'd be in quicksand. He'd be stuck. When you look at Bo Nix and stuff, he makes a couple bad plays. He bounces back.
I mean, he make a bunch of bad throws because he's not trying to turn the ball over and take a sack.
It doesn't dictate who he is. He just forgets about that. Short memory, he moves on. Drake May is the same way. Short memory moves on, you know. When you're dwelling on something, now you're caught in it. You can't stop thinking about it, and it's going to cause you to keep doing it.
You better hope so, because, I mean, Drake May, he's got that monkey off his back.
Drake,
after that playoff performance,
going 0-1, they go to the Super Bowl first season and losing. The only way you can get better is winning, and it's going to be very hard to get there again.
No, I'm just saying.
Not this season.
He needs
maybe
to
next.
come out and have like a 5-touchdown game, like 400 yards passing, and let everyone know, like, yo, I'm not that punk that you've seen in the Super Bowl.
I want to see him fucking give A.J. Brown fucking record fucking numbers, you know?
He's not going to break Randy Moss's shit.
No,
I
he's
know
not
what you
going to,
mean.
because he doesn't have the rest of the team like that.
He could. I don't know what the catch number is on that team, but he could break the catch total. I mean, that'd be interesting.
But the red zone's owned by Hunter Henry on that team, and you got the kid Kyle Williams with the young speedster. You can throw the ball
Patriots.
downfield with him, and then I don't know if he still have Booty and those guys that they would still. And you got Trayvon Henderson out of the backfield catching the ball fucking pretty well last year towards down the stretch. You know, so that's a positive too, the way the kid can catch the ball. And he made a couple of long runs. He showed some brilliance. So, I mean, I think this team's well off, and I think they picked up another offensive, or they picked up another left tackle. I don't know if they're going to use him there. I think it was a left tackle. But they've improved the offensive line. So we'll see if that gets better. I mean, the Pats, yeah, they're going to have a hard schedule. They start with Seattle game 1.
Ooh, that's very breakable. 123. What Welker had it.
Walker had the fucking record?
Yeah, 123, 122, 118, 112, 111.
He was so fucking good.
Then Julian Edelman had 105. And then Troy Brown had 101. Julian Edelman had 100 even.
Yeah, Julian Edelman was a poor man's Welker.
I would argue that I would take Julian Edelman on my team before I would take Welker on my team.
Really? Well, I think Julian Edelman, because you can punt return, well, they both can do that.
He's just a better football player. Well, I can't say, I can, because Wes Welker didn't blow the Super Bowl where Edelman won the Super Bowl for that team. Because if he doesn't catch that ball on the Atlanta game, you don't have that comeback.
It's over.
It's all a part of, like, even if that was a first down throw, the momentum from that fucking play swung the game for them so much. And then the fact that they looked at that play for, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, you had to. But, I mean...
It's the most remarkable catch in fucking New England history. I mean...
One of them, definitely.
Definitely, because the concentration on that kid to continue
Bowl,
staying with that ball is crazy.
Dude, there was... I don't know if you remember this one, but there was the game with the Broncos and the Pats. AFC Championship game, and this is like the fourth quarter, bro. Like 4 minutes. The fucking... Gronk makes this insane left-handed one-handed catch. In between, like, Talib and some linebacker, like TJ Ward.
Something.
It was the most insane shit I've seen. But we ended up winning that specific game. And then I think we lost to Seattle that year. But we won that game. But I thought the game was over after that. I was like, the rally from that catch. And they scored on the drive. And then Peyton Manning came down and scored again. Or Brock Osweiler, whoever was QB at the time.
That's what happened to us a lot in those years. Our defense wasn't on par.
But it was just that I was like, not again. Not again, no. And I was watching it with all my friends who are fucking Pats fans, obviously. A group of motherfuckers. I'm the only idiot in the house in orange. And they all were going to fucking boo me and trying to fucking stab me and shit. And there's a snowstorm going on outside. I'm like, hopefully they don't throw me out.
Well, when you got a guy like Gronk and you got a quarterback like Brady, you're never out of a game. I mean, you look at so many games that they came back in, and that's what Bo Nix is starting to do. He's doing a little too much of it. We'd like to see him be a little better in the first half of the game. But he does have that. He's not afraid of it. He thrives in it. He loves that 2-minute offense, whatever. He does it.
He set the NFL record for quarterback comebacks last year.
So, I mean, he does it. But if I'm Sean Payton, I go, I don't want to have all these. I don't want you to be the leader of comebacks. I want you to be the guy that leads the fucking team by 20 in the first half. You know?
Shit.
I don't want you coming back.
There's no reason why we need to start slow and then wake up later in the game. Like, why can't we just start? I mean, I get you don't want to blow your wad too early.
Some people,
and you got to play balance. I mean, I get you got to play balance, but like, I mean, what's the difference maybe besides the mindset and like the shit that they're seeing on the field at the same time? Yeah, but what's the difference in what Drew Brees brought to the table and what Bo Nix brings to the table?
I think it's patience, and they're not trying to force being really good. Now, if it's not there, it's not there. They don't take it.
I mean, I'll say this, right? Drew Brees was on the Saints way later in his career because he had a career in San Diego, kind of, but he was definitely not like a younger guy. Now he's 3 years in the league now. I feel like that jump now it has to happen this year for Bo Nix. Has to.
I think he just has to be more consistent.
statistical jump, but that's all I'm saying. Like, look,
He
you
just has
can't
to be most consistent. He's very patient.
look. Could you be better than 14-3?
That's the other
Not
thing,
very
too.
often,
And
right?
that's the other thing too.
Not
I
very
mean,
often, but statistically, if he's can be better statistically and with that defense, I mean, we're fucking talking 16-1.
well, let me say this: if he's fucking 12 and whatever, and plays and has better stats and played better, but he just lost to real good teams, you're going to be happy with that.
Yeah, we beat all the good teams though.
Yeah.
We lost to all right. One bad team we didn't lose to, but they ended up being bad in the end was the Colts, and only because we flubbed a field goal kick, or they penalized them. Some stupid shit happened. Not for nothing, we got screwed out of 2 games early in the year. So that 14, we're talking like I said, 16-19.
You know,
But they don't want Denver to be like that. And I get it because it hurts the product because no one wants to see the Broncos. It would be like, it's like watching just one of those teams that you fucking hate winning.
but what I'm saying is that like last year he had a great record, 14-3, but this year he could play better and have a worse record.
Yeah, I think so. Of course.
That's what I'm saying. I think you can't judge him by that record because it's too high of a.
Yeah, second year in the league and you go 14-3. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with Drake May. He has to deal with that as well. I mean, and if he has a letdown in his record, he can still be better. Yeah, the record. I don't think the record. I don't want to put too much emphasis on record.
Well, I don't know what his stats look like this, but I mean, fuck, Drake May was in. They were talking to MVP for Drake May. Some people were. I'm like, I don't know about
he
that.
was in the conversation. Definitely.
But I mean, he might have been with his legs because he can run. But again, Bo Nix can run, so why isn't he running forward?
Yeah,
Run forward, dude.
Exactly.
What are you doing? Stop running sideways so much and trying to throw it away.
I'll tell you, and then what I like about Drake May too, when he is open, when he is running, he's extending the play and he's looking to still pass the ball down the field. He's not just running like Kyler Murray. You know what I'm saying? He's looking to extend the play.
Yeah.
And he was doing very well at that. And I hope that continues, but I hope he doesn't have to run so much that we can actually just put the offensive line to the task and let those guys go.
Well, we also got 2 running backs that got to get the ball.
That's the other thing too. You got 2 running backs. Cut the fucking running plays with Drake May. I mean, I know they do this with a lot of QBs and stuff, but
Well,
that's how they get
have
hurt.
to. I don't think they're doing a lot of design running with him, but it's a necessity thing. It's like, bro.
He's had some wicked good runs on some design run plays because he's athletic.
No, he can boogie for sure.
But I don't want him running the ball, man.
He reminds me of like Daniel Jones early in his career when Daniel could run like a son of a bitch, but a different passer for sure.
Different path, yeah, definitely. But I mean, I definitely like Drake May, and I think they're really doing things around him. They're helping him, and that's what you got to do. And the 2 running backs are huge. Hunter Henry's huge, and AJ Brown. Come back to the way you were. Come back to the way you were under Vrabel. Braves, I want to catch you guys making out in the locker room. Come on, guys. We need that chemistry. I think AJ Brown's going to have a good time.
I think they'll be a decent little duo as long as he's. I mean, the problem is what are they going to do? Feed him the ball 15 times a game?
Yeah, and the other thing too is we don't have that other guy like Cortland Sutton has Jalen Waddle now. AJ Brown doesn't have that. We do have a speedy, fast Kyle Williams. We do have this guy. We have fill-ins all over the place. We don't have a definitive WR2.
That's true. Nah, well, you got the other kid there that you guys got from.
Like Butte and the other one. I don't know if they're still there.
You got the dude from the Packers.
Oh, Romeo Dubs, yeah, but he's just a slot, right?
Yeah, but that's for him not having to be the dude, that guy.
Yeah, he can take a little pressure.
That guy. Yeah. He's definitely a 2 to under, that guy.
Yeah, Romeo Dubs can play. I mean,
I think he's in a good spot now that Diggs didn't show up. I mean, I think now he's in a way better spot. Now he has to show up.
I mean, yeah, he's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy going over the middle, right?
I mean, again, Hunter Henry's deal just got reworked today. I think I seen something about that, or it was yesterday. Oh, I would say today, because why would they do it on Sunday? But
I love Hunter Henry, man.
I think they just restructured him, and I think they gave him more money or a couple more years or some shit.
They should. The kid's been holding it down. I mean, he doesn't get all the accolades. He's a very underrated. You don't hear anybody talking about him unless they're from New England.
Well, he gets a lot of touchdown looks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's killing it in the other statistical category, but he's definitely a dude that I would take him on my team. Why not? Especially in Denver because we don't have a lot of good tight ends.
He's also a good third down guy because everybody's looking at, like last year, they're looking at Diggs, they're looking at these other guys, and Hunter Henry gets open.
Yeah, I agree.
I like him, and I mean, and I think Drake does. They have a pretty good relationship.
Yeah, they seem like they're buddies.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. So I'm really looking forward to it. I know we're talking a lot about it, and the preseason just started, and that's why we're talking a lot about it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, guess what? Every week we'll be talking more and more about football, you fucks.
We're both here with hard-ons.
I mean, I just got to see what Denver's look. Like I said with Denver, just to kill it one more time live. I really want to see what that running back looks like because I'm assuming he's going to get some real looks in preseason because you got to look what you're doing
Your
with
backfield's
dogs.
going to look good regardless if that kid's good.
I want to see him go off though, like off. But anyway, the Red Sox have been fucking crushing it. News to me.
Jesus Christ.
But I mean, we were saying how much they sucked all year, and boy,
the greatest run in history. Unfucking believable.
they've proved me wrong, and a lot of the people here that were hating on them a few months ago.
I feel
mean,
like a heel.
Beyond bad. And was we wrong? Were we wrong? Yeah.
Yeah, we were fucking. Could we be more wrong?
Did the start?
No.
Well, look, was the start fucking hideous and
Yeah,
not
of
great?
course it was.
It was hideous and not
It was
great.
probably one of the worst starts of all time, folks. I mean, let's not sugarcoat
We were
it.
losing the worst team in MLB history, the Colorado Rockies, dude. We were losing to those guys.
You know, and now now they're winning. They're beating all the best fucking teams in the fucking league. The Dodgers, the Yankees. They're beating them all.
The Dodgers, they we're showing them how slanky.
You know, and I think they lost to Oakland the other day or something. Like, what the fuck are you doing losing to Oakland? But either way, this team has really turned it around. I don't know what did it. I don't know what sparked it. I don't know how these guys were able to turn around that play the way they did. It's. I don't want to get too much into it. People calling it their team of destiny now. I don't know about that. But I'll tell you right now, they had a better chance than they did back in May.
I'll tell you one thing. I did say this a few months ago, and I'm going to repeat this. That I said this is a year that the Red Sox could fucking prove everybody wrong. And not even prove everyone wrong, just shock everybody and do something as far as making it in a run.
You
Because,
said they
look,
could come back from that disastrous thing. You
minus
said they
the
could.
Patriots' lucky-ass Super Bowl run they had last year, because that's all in the same season, right?
That was a fucking not a lucky ass Super Bowl.
All right, so we'll talk about that lucky Super Bowl run, and then we're going to talk about the Celtics flopping in the playoffs last year. We all know what happened there.
That was terrible.
So we were hoping to win, but we didn't really think we were going to win. We were just hoping like, oh, Tatum's back, and Jaylen Brown's playing out of his mind, and everyone on the team's good. Nope, fail. Bruins, fail. And now the Red Sox are like, look, no one had any hope for us. Let's show them.
Well, at the beginning, we kind of had hope because they were, you're our only hope, Obi-Wan. Because that's all
I
we
had
had
zero
left.
hope for this team, and I
You
still,
know?
honestly, I could be wrong in October, or whenever the fuck the World Series starts, or whenever,
But
in October, but
I writ them off in May. I wrote them off in May.
I'm not a big baseball guy. I know they're doing great, and I know they're playing awesome, but I don't watch the shit.
Baseball's tough to watch because of how long the season is.
I just
Now,
don't
when you
watch.
start getting into September, it starts to get a little
Yeah,
better
well,
because these
I
games
get
have
more interested later on. Yeah, most likely.
Of course. 'Cause
I'm definitely. I mean, I'm a fan of the team. Don't get me wrong, but I'm definitely I'm not a bandwagoner. But I mean, I only care when it's time to care. Which I guess you could say I'm a bandwagoner. But I've been in and out of this Red Sox fucking fandom for fucking years. Some years I care, some years I don't. I don't care.
I can tell you the way I frequented bars years ago was the reason why I watched as much sports as I did. I don't frequent as many
Well,
bars
yeah,
now.
exactly.
So
I have no idea what's like. Even not for nothing, hanging out at the club as much as I used to. Like
No.
last year, the Red Sox were on TV, and I'd be like, "Why are you guys watching this shit?" And then of course, it's baseball. You gotta watch baseball. You're at a bar, blah blah blah. And I get that, right? And then this year, like, granted, whatever happened there, but I have no idea because I haven't been watching it. I haven't been there to see it all.
No, I mean, I don't go out of my way to watch baseball, but if it's on at the bar, I've always watched it.
And I don't think I
that's
have
how
the
watch
channel. I don't have the channel at my house.
it, and I don't go to the bar as much anymore, so I don't watch it. The only time I do watch it, it's at work because it's on.
Game of the
But the game starts at 7. I leave at 8:30. I miss all the good parts.
7 at night.
Yeah, their game started like 7.
Sometimes, right?
Yeah, they start at 7:30. They start, I believe. Unless they got the day games on the weekends.
I was gonna say they have a lot of times where there's day games going
The day
on.
games on the weekends, but during the week, they usually play at night. They do have some games during the day. They're weird like that. Like opening day is always like on a weird day, like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, you gotta like call it for work. You're like,
Yeah.
well, I got
And then you're on the TV going.
Yeah, drunk and shit, puking on yourself
I had a friend of mine.
with your work shirt on.
I had a friend of mine. I said, my job, right? If you bang in sick, you can't be seen anywhere online, anyplace. And a buddy of mine banged in sick, and he posted on Facebook, "I'm at the fucking Pats game. We're killing it."
Oh my God.
And I went to him, right? I called him up behind the scenes. I said, hey, take that down. And he goes, what? It's no big deal. I go, you banged in sick, right? And they go, they're going to see that. Take it fucking down. You know, and you can't do that shit.
Dumbass.
You know? I'm like, everybody knows. But it's funny, though. Some people don't. And he didn't think anything of it. He just said, hey, I banged in sick. I can be sick and go to the game. No, you can't.
No. You gotta hide. You gotta close all
You
the
know,
windows. You gotta close the blinds.
If you were at the doctor's office doing a selfie with the TV with the pats on, that's different.
That'd be fire. You could really stick it to him then. Be like, hey, I told you.
But I mean, I just think, there's a sports talk here. Everybody loves the sport, and baseball is.
Well, the most people do.
Boston's been a big baseball town forever.
Sports to stay normal. But go ahead.
We used to have 2 baseball teams back in the day.
Oh, speaking of baseball teams, hold on. Let me talk about something real quick before you go
Go
off.
right ahead.
Because I wanted to bring this up last week, but I totally forgot. I
When you
think.
fucking shanked it.
So, we were talking about how, women's leagues in sports, right? So remember we were saying how there's no women's baseball league? There is a women's baseball league.
There is a women's baseball.
And there's a team out of Boston.
There's a women's baseball
team out of Boston.
Out of
There's
Boston.
a few. There's like a good handful of them. I think about 12 or 14-ish teams.
Is that how old they are?
No, it's brand new. It just started this year for the first time. And they only play in like Chicago or Indiana or some shit like that. I think it's Indiana, the only place they play.
They play at one park.
Yeah.
And it's represented by how many cities?
So I gotta show you this clip.
Maybe do a little more. Yeah.
I gotta show you this clip off camera because I don't know if I can play it on here. But this lady did the national anthem for the baseball, right? And it was like 2 ladies and one trying to do it or something. And you could just imagine how fucking bad it was, dude. When I tell you, have you ever heard Fergie do the national anthem at the basketball game? You ever hear that before?
It sounds familiar. I mean, she's had a lot of bad moments.
All right, but if you can't recall that moment off your head, then I mean, it's way worse than that.
What, like Roseanne Barr doing the fucking national
It
anthem?
was just
She fucked it up.
crazy,
Remember her doing it?
bro. Let me. I'm gonna pull this up anyway. I don't even give a fuck.
You remember Roseanne Barr fucking up the national anthem?
No, I don't remember that.
She did it at the baseball game. She did a little comedy thing and was screaming it out, and fucking no one laughed. They didn't think it was funny.
Well, I know a lot of people didn't like her a long time ago.
Yeah. A lot more don't like her now.
Well, people don't like her now because she's a very big-time Republican and all that. She's spoken out a lot about this and that.
Yeah.
I'll say that shit. But it's funny because a lot of people don't like her from a long time ago because she spoke out about Bill Clinton or whatever it was, and everyone's like, how can you talk about the president? How can you talk about... Like, even Republicans were mad at her for talking about the president. And it's like, think about how everyone nowadays, and even like before, I mean, even like the last, 12 years of this shit, maybe longer, 16 years. I mean, everyone, because the president's the most talked about
It's
president
just
on
a
the planet.
one-sided cancel culture.
Sport, women's baseball.
Now, who sung this? Fergie?
Baseball, national.
This isn't when she peed herself or something.
No, that's the bat. That's.
She's had a lot of on-stage bloopers.
Yeah, the P one is pretty funny.
Yeah, of course it was funny. I mean, but you just didn't expect it.
Oh, here we go.
And Josh Duhamel used to be married to her.
All right.
She is hot.
You're going to have to turn the volume up, though, a little bit because my volume's low.
I'm not going to be able to hear it either way.
Put in the mic. Can you hear that? Two people.
It is, because you can't make it out.
Let me see.
You can't make it out.
It's so brutal, dude.
Why would they have them sing together and they're not even going
One of them,
together?
they're both terrible.
And they're both trying to do that singer's voice with the and the rocket's red flame.
You're like fucking Jason busting out the window, fucking.
It's like that dude from fucking, what is it, in One Piece? Whatever that dude was. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Look, two people shouldn't be singing the national anthem at one time unless it's 2 rappers rapping it and going back and forth.
No, I would say like unless it's like a dual quartet or not a quartet, because quartet's
like a
4.
dual acapella fucking
A
thing.
duet doing it, but they're like a train, like
Yeah, and they come
Like
off each
Casey and
other.
JoJo doing that shit.
Yeah, and they know the timing.
I could see Casey and JoJo pulling that
Yeah,
off.
of
And I'm
course
sure
they
they've
could.
done it and they probably sucked at it.
And it
because-
wouldn't be clear.
All right, people, if you've never seen this clip, you got to go find it on your own because I don't know if we can throw it on here, but go look up Women's Baseball National Anthem. It's like the first YouTube video you'll see. It's like 1 minute long. There's got a lady with dreadlocks. Good for her for trying.
Look,
She tried,
kudos,
but,
kudos.
I mean-
I'd give her props. Not a lot of people would.
They
do
could have
that.
went to like the local bar to find like the karaoke talent down there and
Oh,
been like,
my
hey, you
God.
want to make $50?
Like, I'm surprised there wasn't vegetables thrown at these people.
That's why they painted the crowd and they were wrapped in like a bubble. They weren't even allowed to fucking move. I think they blurred out the smiles and the laughing because it was just
Oh,
like, if it was
God.
me there, I'd have been like, what the fuck?
You know, generally, I think most people would be very patriotic during that time and just try to focus on the song and not let that, you know.
Hell no, dude. In a moment like that, come on, dude. You're like, why? What? Huh?
Oh my God! It's just I don't know. I find it funny. It was funny. It was funny.
It's-
And we're not making fun of the people that did it.
I am.
Yeah, kind of.
What the fuck were they thinking? First of all, you
Well, whose idea was it to do it? Like, who told them they sounded good?
I don't even know.
That's the guy you got to blame. The guy behind the scenes, he goes, "You guys sound great together.
but
you
wasn't
guys
it-
should do it at the game tonight."
Was it a guy?
I don't know. Could be the third guy.
Third guy's invaded women's baseball now? Jesus. I knew he was getting a sex change to join basketball, but to get involved in women's baseball? God damn, when did
Yeah.
this stop?
So, I mean, okay, so maybe they couldn't afford the talent to be able to sing there. Maybe there was no volunteers that could sing there. You could have went to a church choir and brought in some fucking powerful voices that would have sang that song.
Like I said, you just go to any local bar and go find the karaoke talent down there. Any one of those girls will sing even guys.
You can go get fucking Peggy. You can go get these girls from Josie's. They can sing their ass off.
Some of them, yeah. You're right.
Carrie,
Actually, you're
They
right.
can sing their fucking ass off. You know, those girls can fucking pipe. You could have grabbed them, but no. You grabbed the two girls from Hee Haw.
No, I
In
mean,
the rocket's red glare.
If I really had to try. could probably do way better than them.
I don't know. They could have done way better.
But I got a
Did
deep
they pay
voice,
them?
so I'm like a bake. That's, you know what I mean. I don't have how many vocalists that are basses have done the national anthem. Show me how they did it, and I could do it just like they did it.
I mean, if you asked me to sing the national anthem, I'd say no.
Well, you got a deep voice too. You're a bass like I am, but I think my voice might be like an octave, like a little
But I can't sing.
lower or higher or whatever.
I
But
can't sing. You know, I might be able to know the words. I might be able to write a beat, but I can't sing.
I mean, I can get my voice like high pitched sometimes, but not really.
I can't get a high pitch, not without getting kicked in the nuts.
I've had like a deep voice ever since I was like a little kid. Like I feel like I came out of the womb smoking cigars. I was like, hey,
I came out like Johnny Most.
hey, where are those Fruit Loops?
Have the chick throw the ball.
Where are the Fruit Loops, Ma? Ma, where are the Fruit Loops? Where's my gummy bears?
No, I think my voice wasn't as deep when I was younger. I think it got deeper as I got older.
Everyone always thought I was older. I always looked like a skinny ass, like a kid. But then you hear my voice and you're like, who the fuck is talking? This little motherfucker?
Oh, but I mean, I don't know. That's just crazy. Why would you together? I mean, you could have really gotten. I mean, how much did they get paid? I mean, if they got paid big money, I'm gonna be pissed.
Do you get paid to do the national anthem?
Well, if you're the in-house guy, yeah.
Well, yeah, if you had the in-house, but I think if you just...
But if you're a special guest, I don't know if you do. I think just being the special guest.
I don't know.
But if you're bringing in a big special guest, like maybe Ariana Grande or whatever the fuck, you're talking about a big singer or a big actor, then maybe they do pay them.
That did... Baseball.
But the Bruins current guy that does the national anthem, they grabbed him from the fucking snack bar, I think. He was working the concession.
Martha... It's Martha Reeves. Whoever the hell that is. So they play in Illinois. That's where they play. Robin Roberts Stadium in Springfield, Illinois.
You're going to tell me, in Illinois, there are better singers in that fucking area?
Dude, this video...
You're right by Chicago. Chicago's right there. Isn't that like they got jazz, they got blues, they got everything.
Oh, so... Okay, so... All right, I might have disrespected her slightly. So...
Not slightly.
Game 1, August 1st, is Motown legend and Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Martha Reeves. So maybe she just had an off moment. Maybe she lost her voice.
No, maybe she was too old to do it and they shouldn't have did it.
I gotta go find her, Martha Reeves.
We're gonna go apologize?
I'm gonna go put some respect on your catalog later on tonight, and I'm gonna go listen to your Spotify. And if you can sing, I'm gonna come back and retort my comment next week. But you did sound bad, and you know it. The world knows it. The world's been talking about it.
Look,
and we just wanted to point that out.
When you get older, you start to lose the ability of things that you can
Well,
do.
look, you're right, but
So I think she was probably a little too long in the tooth to be able to do that, and they just wanted to put some.
she didn't look that old. She didn't look like she was out there like in a fucking wheelchair just doing it.
Some people age better than others. Like I'm 73 today, folks.
I must ruin all the equipment.
You fucking asshole.
You know,
It's my birthday today, folks. I put it out there.
I'm the asshole, but he almost killed me.
Because I'm really 54. I just look 73. That's how they were singing. Let's do it. We'll do it duet.
Remember those toys that you flip upside down? What the fuck are those things even called?
I don't know. I forget what they call. Yeah. This got the.
You know what I'm talking about, right? It's like a stick, and then you flip it.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. It's like reverb with the fucking guitars and shit.
That's this terrible fucking podcast, and they make all this horrible noise. We apologize, people. We're stupid.
Look, maybe this was dumb.
It was a little funny, but hopefully they don't clip that.
We're probably going to get a lot of fucking negative feedback.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we don't care. We get it all the time. We love it.
Like I said, I'm gonna go pull back what I said because I didn't know that she was. I thought they just hired some like lady.
She's
on
a
the
Hall
sidewalk.
of Fame singer.
I gotta go put some respect on her shit. Look, I'm even gonna put her on the Spotify right now, just so she's there.
Look, back in her day, she probably sounded really well. She just had a bad day there, so we can make fun of her. That's the rule.
Reeves. I bet you I know her shit too. I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro, if I sang the national anthem and I sucked, and I know I wouldn't,
no
I'd get
way.
a lot of hate, and I'd love it.
Is she?
Excuse me. You probably know a lot of her songs, bro. She's probably been sampled and shit.
Oh, I think she did the no, she didn't do the original Tainted Love, did she?
She could have.
Well, it's her. I guarantee you, only because of what happened recently, but she only has 30,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and I want to say that number's jumped because of what happened on the 1st of August.
I would. Yeah, I would.
Again, no disrespect, but that shit was terrible.
But we don't owe you an apology.
I didn't know she was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, for Christ's sake.
You let anybody in now.
No, they don't. They don't even let the bands that deserve to be in there.
Yeah, they pick and choose. They're a bunch of assholes.
I mean, I don't want to talk about this on the sports show, but I can glaze on it.
But do you make up a...
Do you agree with Gene Simmons saying that hip-hop has no right to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Because I sure should, though.
No, I don't believe that. I think they're a form of music. It may not be rock and roll, but I think the Rock and Roll Hall is a music Hall of Fame, not just rock and roll.
Right.
I know they have that title. They should change the title.
Yeah, I agree. But, I mean,
because
all right, let me say
blurs
this.
the lines.
Let me see that. All right. If they just allow all genres of music to be in the Hall of Fame, then doesn't that kind of make the Hall of Fame, like, meaningless in a sense? Because then you got guys like fucking I'm the Fire Starter, the Wicked Fire Starter, because that song was huge. And it's not, like, I wouldn't classify
You
that as
have the longevity, maybe. I don't know. You got to have the longevity. It can't be a one-hit wonder to get into the Hall, right? Maybe that song could get into the Hall, one song, right?
No, I would think it would have to be, like, look.
Body of work.
It has to be the body of work, right? Because they don't, like, allow fucking... I mean, who was like the 12th man on all those Celtics championship teams? You know what I mean? Like, is that guy in the Hall of Fame? Because he doesn't belong there.
No, Greg Kite's not in the fucking Hall of Fame.
No, the old Celtics teams when they went on the 10.
I'm talking about the 80s when Greg Kite was winning them with fucking Bird in there.
No, I'm talking about the fucking 60s when we were winning every one of them.
In fucking 13.
Like, who's the guy that was playing 1 minute a game if he was even touching the ball, like, in the warm-ups? Like, who's that guy that...
I don't know if they kept that deep of a bench back then like they do now.
No, they had to have at least 11 players. I get they had to, bro. You need it. You need the guys to come in and play.
I know, but I don't think they filled. I don't know if they filled out 11. They might have been less. I'm not sure. It's a little different. Because I think some guys never came off the fucking court.
No, yeah, right then. Like, well, certain players definitely not.
Just so I don't know if, I mean, are they running just 11 now, or are they running more than 11? 11's the minimum?
15?
15, so that's a lot.
No, maybe, yeah, 15, 13.
So what did they run back then on the bench? They probably ran a lot less.
What? I don't even know how to YouTube this.
And they also had the player coach back then.
Yeah, but that was rare.
Yeah. Well, one of our guys did it.
Well, I'm just saying it's a rare. It's not like a very common thing.
But he was one of the best players of all time, so he could do it.
What is the size of an NBA roster
in 1950? God, we got the phone. That's not real producer, folks.
In 1950, the NBA consisted of 17 teams during its time. See, they're talking about the league itself.
Yeah, they're not talking about the roster for the team. Team roster. Sometimes it's hard to find these things, folks.
16.
They're our own production team.
It tells me the player's average height 6'3". Good for them.
That's fucking weird.
Well, because they had a lot of short white guys,
yeah.
And then that's why the tall black dudes are way better.
That's why the tall black dudes were scoring 90 points a game.
That's right. Shit. The two black guys that played in the league, they're the best two players.
No one could stop them.
Celtics roster. What year did they win it? 61? We'll just say 61.
They ran it through the 50s and into the 60s.
1955.
So you still go 1955. Was their average roster?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I figured at least like 11 to 12. Like one reserve big man and then one reserve small guy, and then you fill out the five and the backups, and then.
And you probably have a couple players that can fill multiple roles.
Well, the coach or the water boy's got to step up at that point.
Yeah.
I honestly, I bet you back then when they only played with 10 guys or whatever I counted, they probably have had games where they didn't have the number of players, so they had to do some shit like that. Like, the towel boy's got to go in now. We need someone to suit up.
I'm sure they've had to play, I don't know, maybe shorthanded or something, or maybe they had to forfeit the game or something like that due to an instance in the game where there was a couple of guys that went down. You know?
What happened?
And do they have more guys on the road at home games than they do on the road? That's another thing. Yeah, because I know hockey right now carries like 4 lines, but back in the day they didn't carry 4 fucking lines. They carried 3. Carried 4 defensemen, a couple, maybe a fifth one, maybe a 6th for a backup. But I mean, they went 3 lines. Now they have 4 lines. They got 8 defense. Everybody plays.
Disqualification. The team still had to finish the game. The core rule has always been that the team cannot play with fewer than 5 men. Oh, so I think they would allow like the player to play, but hold on.
Maybe
the core rule has always been that the team cannot play with fewer than 5 men on the court. If an injured or fouled out player has the last available option, they are forced to keep playing. So basically, they've thought of it.
So basically, if the guy fouls out, they can't let him. He has to keep.
No, he has to keep playing. Yeah.
So it's a rule by proxy that the last guy can't foul out. If you got nobody left on the bench, you hope that last guy's good.
Yeah, I mean, you got 10
You're
guys.
like Russell, sit on the bench, wait till we foul out.
I mean, think about it. The talent for basketball back then was just not good.
Well, that's the other thing too. We didn't even think about fouling out. So if a guy gets injured, a couple guys foul out because back then they were.
You know what's crazy, bro? If I had a time machine, I would go back in time to the 50s and just dominate the NBA. I'd be better than skill-wise. I'd be better than every one of the guys my size out there. Probably. Every one of them. Yeah, way better than them. I could, first of all, dribbling the ball. They'd think I'm a wizard from outer space.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you play.
I know how to dribble without carrying, and I'd fucking do shit that these guys have never even seen before.
They would say, "Hey, no athletic white guys. That hasn't come yet. Get out of here."
Yeah. Well, they had Bob Cousy.
Yeah, he was athletic.
Jerry West, Pistol Pete.
Yeah, they were athletic.
Pistol,
for the
he
time.
might have been the hardest cover I would have had, but I think Pistol's taller than me, so I don't think I would have been dealing with him.
No, there were still some big white guys in there that you'd have to contend with.
I can jump though. That probably jump higher than most of those
Probably
crackers.
jumped higher than the average white person at that time.
And I'll diet better than them. I already know about dieting, so I'm gonna be smarter than them on that.
No, and you probably also know don't smoke and drink during the games.
Don't smoke and drink during the games. So they'll encourage don't do cocaine during the games.
Bro, they did a lot of things. They're probably still doing those things today. I
They're
don't
probably
know.
doing like the ends of what that World War II speed that they were giving everybody.
Hey, let's we got basketball here. We got basketball there. We got a football deck. What do you want to pull? You want to pull a card or
Let's do the one we haven't done yet.
you want to do the baseball?
Fuck it.
It's 15 pack, 15 card
And a
pack.
goddamn
All right. You want to rip it or? Because it doesn't matter which one of us rips it.
well, now apparently I'm the
All
card
right, I'll
guy
rip
now.
it and I'll give you the card. I'll rip it
Fucking
and
shit.
I'll talk about it.
We
and
try
you
to
get the
make
card.
him the card guy, and then now I'm the card guy. You see how this works?
I fucking flipped the script, brother.
He did. He fucked me. He gave me the okie dokie.
I gave him the old switcheroo. I even learned how to open the packs up,
Oh
folks.
my god! Don't even say that.
So let me, we don't need to show the pack.
Next week I'm gonna be replaced by a robot.
Yeah. All we need is the arm. How come you only built the arm? We didn't need anything else. That was on Big Bang Theory when Howard Wallace, he goes, the doctor said the arm was stuck on his penis, right? The hand and the whole arm. And then she goes, where's the rest of the robot? And then she goes, nope, don't tell me. All you needed was the arm and the hand. It really does, folks. Okay. This is something new because, like I said, we don't get into baseball much, but I feel like we should get into it a little more for the show.
I thought we did one baseball before, no?
I don't think we have. I don't have a baseball box over there. I have basketball, football, hockey, and Pokemon. Oh, I got to change my glasses, folks. We know this.
Right, bro. Talking to the mic.
Uh-oh. Talking to the mic.
Even if it's about glasses change.
Yep, we've got to watch the game.
The game.
Okay. Oh, we got a fucking throwback card already, folks. And I like it. And make sure you face it this way, Brian, when you go.
Well, I'll have to adjust it when I get it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Reggie Jackson, folks. Reggie Jackson.
Oh,
Mr. October.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October.
What the fuck, bro? Are you serious? Is that like a good card? I mean, it has to be good, right?
Yeah. And that's it,
Can you
folks.
zoom in on that a little bit?
You want me to zoom in on it?
Can you without
Yeah, I
fucking
can.
it up?
Yeah, I can do that. We got some fucking shit going on here, folks.
Oh, well, now we can do it, right?
Oh, we gotta go to 2. There it is. We zoom in on there. All right. Now
Does it
let's
fuck it up? Does it zoom?
Yeah, we fucked it up with the
No,
zoom.
it's good. No, it says it's gotta focus on its own.
All right, let it focus.
Go back a little bit.
All right, I'll go back
Like
a
a
little.
touch. Oh, that's too much.
Yeah,
Like a
we'll go
touch.
forward a scooch. Let's go
Right there,
forward.
right there.
Is that good?
Look at that. Oh, now we can do it right. You're right.
I told you, bro.
Should we put down another? No, black works. As
No,
long as the,
black works.
as long as the border isn't black.
As long as the border ain't black. If we have to put down a white piece of paper
Oh,
for
I can't touch the table
Yeah.
like that. All right, Reggie Jackson, baby. That's a beautiful fucking guy right
awesome
there. We love
card,
it.
folks. Awesome
Reggie
card.
Jackson, one of the best of all time.
We don't like him. He's a former Yankee. Okay, folks, we're going to have a lot of trouble sometimes with these names here. Los Angeles, Hai-Sung Kim. That's how I'm saying it, folks. Hai-Sung Kim.
Hi, son Kim.
Hai-Sung Kim. Alrighty,
Very-
folks. What do you think about that one, Brian? That's a weird name, right? Let's see if we can get that. Oh, look at that. Nice card. Hai-Sung Kim.
Song Kim. Yeah.
Yeah, Hai-Sung Kim.
It's bouncy.
We're getting all the fucking Yankee players. That's all. That's a Dodgers player. That's nice.
That's what.
Right. All right, so here we go. Now we're on to Aaron Judge. Hell of a ball player, folks. Hell of a ball
I'm
player.
gonna make a pile of guys we might want to plastic and guys we don't care about plastic and.
No, we'll plastic these guys later.
Well, no, I'm saying maybe Reggie Jackson and Judge we might want to plastic.
Yeah, we might want to do Aaron Judge, definitely. Okay. Aaron Judge, folks. Hell of a ball player. Yeah.
Some might say this generation's like home run guy. Like I feel like in my generation we had so many of those dudes like McGuire, fucking Sosa,
Bond.
Bonds, all those dudes are just amazing home run hitters. And even when I was growing up, like later, like as my later teens into the 20s, you had the guys that were just smoking balls. And now you got this dude, and he's like this generation.
Oh,
version
he's
of
fucking
that.
awesome. You gotta love him. And who do we got now, folks? Oh. Okay. pitcher Felix Hernandez for Seattle. Felix Hernandez. Right? Seattle pitcher? Okay. Set that up. We're going to put that on there. Ooh, what happened now? There it goes. Autofocus.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. We'll take
Felix
that down.
Hernandez.
Felix
everybody.
Hernandez, folks. Okay, now we're moving on to outfielder for Washington, James Wood.
James Woods.
James Wood.
The actor?
Yes. That's his son. His stepson. James Wood. Good card, though. I like the red and the blue and everything.
Yeah, the card itself's cool. Cooler than the other ones.
Oh, shit. We got a Boston Red Sox rated rookie up next, folks. James Wood, see you later. Okay, we got a Boston Red Sox rated rookie, Peyton Toll. Peyton Toll? Take a look at that one, Brian. Take a look at that one. Peyton Toll. Rated rookie, folks.
Digging the stash.
From our Miracle Sox, baby.
Is he on that team right now?
I'm guessing.
Doesn't say any year on the player. So.
Take a look at the back of the card, and I'll go back to him. Maybe he played back in the 80s. I don't know.
Oh, it says 2025.
All right, 2025 card, he's in. But the Reggie Jackson's a 2025 card, but he hasn't played since fucking... You got any stats on the back? From 2012?
It says 2025. He had a 6.06 ERA, games
That was terrible.
7, games started 3, saves 0. Yeah, this guy just sucks.
Yeah, now he's playing awesome in 2026.
He had
though. 19
strikeouts though, which is, he's a closer.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, all right, cool. Right
How
now,
about that?
oh, this is a throwback card,
If you
too.
want to come on my show anytime,
Anytime, buddy.
what's your name again?
Toll.
Peyton Toll. You want to come on my show, brother? We got you.
This is a throwback.
Bring your
And,
pizza.
and this is one of those guys you were talking about, Jim Tomei for Cleveland.
Best pizza in Everett.
Yep, Jim Tomei. He doesn't play now, but he played then. He was a good ball player back in the day. Jim Tomei. He's Marissa Tomei's brother, folks.
Jesus.
Jim Tomei, Cleveland Indians. Good ball player.
It's not Foam.
It's Tomei.
Really?
Jim Tomei. I only know it because of fucking... I grew up watching the guy.
Why is it so bouncy?
That's me. I'm bouncing.
No, but the camera, you see it trying to focus in on the bottom, it gets blurry and blurry.
Oh, maybe put it up a little
I think
back.
maybe we're too zoomed in.
back. Yeah.
I don't know. Jim fucking Thorne.
Jim Tomei.
Jim Tomei.
Melissa's brother. Okay, folks, another rated rookie. We got a catcher here from St. Louis, and I love his name, Jimmy Crooks.
Nelly?
Jimmy Crooks. Nellie's best friend.
Nelly's from St. Louis.
Yep. All righty, folks. That's a good card right there.
Jimmy the Crooks.
Jimmy the Crooks.
Jimmy's gonna burgle you and
Yep.
stop you from stealing home, you son of a bitch.
Yep. He said first he's going to rob you from a steal, then he's going to rob your house. And here we go, folks. We got a third baseman for the New York. Is that the Mets? It looks like the Mets. It looks like the Mets. David Wright. Don't want to be right if you don't want to be wrong. David Wright. We're getting a couple of Boston players.
Good.
All right, David Wright. I think he's David wrong.
Third base. We've done third base, right? On the baseball
Yep,
game?
third baseman. Well, we got some stuff coming up here, folks. We got another Red Sox player, outfielder for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Roman Anthony. And then the next card, bro, is an absolute classic ball player, one of the best of all time in his position. And but we'll talk about Roman Anthony here for a second. He's a part of that Miracle Red Sox. Roman Anthony.
You said you didn't want to coin it that, and you're coining it that 3 times now.
Shut up.
Fucking Mulia. No, I'm just kidding.
But I mean, when you look at it, Ozzie Smith, St. Louis, shortstop, classic card. This guy's a Hall of Famer. Unbelievable. One of the best players of his era. Ozzie Smith. Yo, Ozzie!
There
And,
we go. I was going to say, is it going to fucking...
yeah, I know. What are they going to fuck him up on that one?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was because it was so much. So exciting. Good.
Oh, we got some fucking cool cards coming up, folks. And Ozzie Smith was
Beast.
one.
I never heard of the guy, so I'm assuming he's a
Yeah.
beast.
All right, we got a rookie. We got a rated prospect, not even a rookie.
Not a lot of home runs though.
No. He hit for average. But man, he could steal. He could play defense. He was good. Good all-around ball player.
Stolen bases 580. Yeah.
Yeah, he could play.
793 RBIs. Only 28 home runs.
Yeah, he wasn't a power hitter. Not at all.
2,460 hits.
He was a defensive. He was great on defense.
402 doubles. 69 triples. Nice.
Yeah, he was good. Ozzie Smith, folks. That's what he's talking about. Ozzie Smith.
Yeah, not bad.
But now we got a rated prospect for Washington,
28 home runs.
Ethan Petrie. Ethan Petrie. That's a rated prospect, folks.
It's a dope card.
That's fucking crazy. Unbelievable. Let me get it there so you can see Ethan. We got a couple. Oh, we got a couple more of those. Everything down the pie. Everything now we're doing is fucking nice. All right, let's get rid of Ethan. He looked good there. Everybody got a good view of Ethan.
I don't know if we plastic that guy.
We've got a crunch time card. Donruss crunch time. Marcelo Maya for the Red Sox. Look at that card. Even look at the back, Brian.
What team is he on?
The Red Sox.
Yeah, but what team?
Boston.
Yeah, but it's the Dynasty.
No, he's on the current team. Oh, why ain't he coming in? Why is Marcelo? There he is. There he is.
Dynasty Red Sox.
There he goes. That's a cool card.
That is kind of cool.
You know, so I mean, I don't know what it's worth. I don't know what it is, but folks, if you do, comment and let us know.
Hey, buddy, if you want to come over and sign this, you can be on the show. We'll fucking chit chat.
No,
I'd love to have you over here. We'll give you a pizza.
Yeah, you have a pizza.
Best pizza in Everett.
Yeah, maybe you'll have a beer. We got some good beer.
We got some nice beer. I got this little baby Godzilla here. He loves everybody. He don't bite.
No, he might blow up. Okay, rated rookie. Excuse me, folks. Rated rookie from New York. I love his name. Dax Kilby. Dax Kilby. From New York. Rated prospect, folks. Rated prospect. And the 15th and final card, you were still looking at Dax Kilby.
Yeah, sure. We don't need to see that
No.
too much. Actually, I want to plastic this one because that one's nice.
But the crunch
The
miner?
baseball one, yeah.
Yeah. And it's
The cereal box one, yeah.
yeah, and that's a Red Sox player too, so we got to do that. And then another rated prospect out of Kansas City, Sean Gamble. I love his name too. I wonder if he likes to gamble. The name says he does. Sean Gamble. What was the name of the guy in Lord of the Cock Rings? Wasn't that Gambaldini or something? What the fuck was that? I don't know.
What?
No, maybe I was thinking of back in The Sopranos, Gandolfini. I missed him. Was it Dumbledore?
I don't know what you're talking
What's the guy in the
Put the camera back before I fucking uppercut you.
What's the guy from Lord of the Cock Rings? That big guy.
Gandalf?
Yeah,
Gandalf?
Gamble
Gandalf the Gray.
Yeah, the
Then
Gray.
It becomes Gandalf the White. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that movie after 20 years.
I've never watched that movie, folks. I can't
Actually,
do it.
I
never watched
the
it.
first one's good. It's just you got to build it into it. And then the second one, I think, is the best one, me personally. And then the battle and the third one's really dope, but it's slow because it ties all the shit in. There's a lot going on.
So we got two Red Sox players out of the gate. That's the first pack we pulled for baseball, right?
I'd say you don't need plastic these ones, but those ones, maybe.
All right, we'll go through them.
So I don't know if you wait or if you want to fucking...
Yeah, just put them in a place where they can't get ruined right now. I mean, you can put them up on... No, don't put them up on that side. Put them... Yeah, that's fine. So, folks, that was the first baseball pack we ripped. That was a Topps pack. I believe I showed you. No, I'm sorry. That was Panini Don Russ. I showed you the pack. It was Panini Don Russ.
Don Ross?
Don Russ. Don Russ.
Don Ross.
All right, folks. I mean, yeah, I was looking at it the other day. I mean, today basically being the other day, just early in the morning, which felt like another day. And I'm sitting there going, we got hockey cards, we got basketball cards. The most we have is football cards. And I said, we're doing baseball wrong here, folks, and I don't want to do that. And
Well, we have shit talk baseball basically all year, so
yeah, so we're gonna try to this from this point on, we're gonna try to do right by baseball. Okay, folks? We're gonna give them a little love because you know you're gonna get a lot of love from football from here on too.
got a whole lot of love.
You got a whole lot of love. And basketball, we're not going to talk about until fucking probably around October.
Yeah, once it starts. Speaking of basketball, very proud of myself because I haven't simulated the rest of my season yet. I'm fully almost out of the weeds on this year. I have like 3 more weeks of basketball to play, I think I'm at game 68.
And what's your record?
I'm fucking 68-0. I don't lose games. It's not that I'm not taking losses. I just don't. My team doesn't lose. None of the teams are that. I mean, I'm playing in the 80s, so a lot of the good players.
What's the difficulty rating?
I'm right on the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
The hardest.
Okay, so you're on the hardest. You're 68. No, you're gonna fucking just.
There's a few times I thought I was gonna drop a few games there where I wasn't playing good.
Does it get boring?
It's hard to play a couple on the same day. I would say that.
Yeah, because I noticed that. I played it on easy with the hockey, right? And I'm like, I'm just scoring at will. Then I put it up a level.
Oh, if I played on easy, I would score like 280 points a game.
Yeah, and then I put it up higher, and I'm like, I'm still kind of killing them. And then I put it up a more, and I'm like, all right, now they're starting to really be even with me. And I think this is more fun for me, where I can maybe I'll lose a game or two, and then I can win a couple. It's but you don't have that option if you're the highest level.
No, I'm gonna start spreading the wealth to the rest of the teams.
Maybe you just got to get rid of your fucking super team and use a regular team.
Well, that's an option. I've almost contemplated starting a different era mode, like more in the 90s.
But you're using franchise mode, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you built this team.
From fucking 83.
It's not your fault. You got the big five.
Well, kind of, yeah, no.
Well, you're using players from other eras.
Not everyone on my team is a 99, though. But I started the season itself in the season where Michael Jordan would become a rookie.
Okay.
So going into that year. So you either simulate or play that first season.
The 84, 85.
83 season.
83
to 84. Because Michael Jordan comes out in Olajuwon, Stockton, and even Barkley. But Barkley's not in the game. Because he told Michael Jordan to go fuck himself. You're not putting, or EA itself, or Jordan, or whatever. But he sticks it to the man.
Well, he has enough money not to. I mean, not to worry.
It's just
about
stupid.
It. He doesn't need the money.
But you know what's funny? They have rosters that are pre-made that you can just download the roster and he's in it. Reggie Miller, Len Bias.
Len Bias is fucking never got to play.
I know.
He was fucking dead.
I have
a
franchise mode. I forget what 2K it was. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 2Ks down the line, like years ago, where I found this mod, or not a mod, but a roster update where you could fucking download every single player. So I put that one on, right? And like every player, bro.
But Len Bias never even played.
I know. I had him as a rookie.
He just got drafted and died.
I know. I had him on that team as a rookie. I would have to download that specific.
I'd like be offended if I'm a Celtics fan. You're putting on somebody who never even fucking played that died fucking young and stupid.
Well, but you get to give him a career, though.
Well, I guess you look at that way.
That's the whole point of playing that mode. You fuck.
No, fuck it anyway. I don't like it.
Because like think about this. Even me like having all these super players.
Who else is there? Reggie Lewis after he died.
Yeah, I would assume. Yeah. I don't think I made it that far on that specific line.
So is that the Ghost League? Like
yeah,
everybody's dead?
Yeah. Bringing back the oldies from back in the day.
Oh my God! That's the Mortal Kombat fucking Boston Celtics.
That'd be sick. You want the roster spot? You got to fight this guy to the death. Especially like an all super team. Like if you put like every great player in the league all on one team already. Not on one team, but in the same draft pool, and did a fantasy draft left like every single generation of players all time. That would be the sickest shit.
You know, I remember when he was being drafted and being scouted, and they were saying he's going to be the man, he's going to be the best player in the league, and do all this, do that, and we didn't even get a chance with him. It's just, I mean, his family's always going to be fucked. I mean, there's no way that, I mean, he died of I don't know if it was an overdose. He died of doing coke.
That's what they say. Yeah.
His heart failed or whatever. But you don't just do coke for the first time after you get drafted. I'm sure you're doing it beforehand. But it's what a shame, what a waste of talent that we had to witness.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and
It happened twice.
It set the Celtics back. It set us back because that's the big pick, right? That was their first pick.
Yeah, I mean, then that specific draft, yeah.
Didn't even make it to the next morning.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, then Reggie Lewis, the same thing with him, man. He was doing coke and he kept going to different doctors to try to get a different fucking feel, and his heart gave out. And I'm not going to run his name to the mud any more than that. I liked Reggie Lewis. He was a stand-up ball player.
Anyway, on a positive note,
Thank you.
I'm almost done with my season.
With MB2K?
Yeah, I'm about to win the MVP, of course. And you know what's cool? I got this one award. I've never won it in the basketball yet. Is the most improved player award.
Well, when you're already
Actually, that's not true. I've won that with my character that I have, but I've won it with a player who wasn't like my actual dude.
Oh,
I won it with Sabonis. Yeah, but I had him as like a rookie, and I just couldn't really use him. He just wasn't doing that much because he's kind of slow.
That's how stacked his team is.
And I didn't have like a great. Well, yeah, when you have a larger one out there,
you can't use the bonus.
yeah, when you have a larger one out there, well, he's a rookie, so he had to. He's now I'm playing better with him now because it's his second year on my team. So
you already
now
gave up on Bird, right? You threw him away.
I gave him to Cleveland. I still got McHale on. He's the only.
You fucking hate Bird that much. You gave him to
Bro,
Cleveland.
I couldn't play with him.
But you could have given him a better team. You could have given him.
No, you know what's funny, right? And since last week, funny that you bring this up because I just watched the clip the clip about Bird and me talking about Bird. But so I had to play that Cleveland team twice since last week in 2 different weeks, like not a back-to-back.
Did he go off?
One game I held him to 16 points, right? And I had Pippen in there starting against him. And then every single game I allow the computer coach to readjust my minutes just so players get different minutes and guys can get out there and shit to adjust to the other teams.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did it again, and for some reason, I have Chris Mullin, and he's on my bench. So Chris Mullin kind of sucks on defense, so Chris Mullin started. Right?
Chris Mullin can't play defense.
Larry Bird lit his ass up, bro. I held him
What did Larry
first game 16, the second game he scored like 45 on me. I was like, oh my God.
Chris Mullin can't play D.
But the only time he scored was when Mullins was on him.
Oh.
Every other time when Pippen was out there, because Pippen, for some reason, I don't know why Pippen had like 12 minutes.
You pissed him off by putting a white guy on him. Bird hates that shit.
No, he shit on me. And that was like his first real revenge game on my team.
I mean, I'm not pissed. I'm not shitting on Mullins. Mullins was a fucking Hall of Famer, great player. But Chris Mullins was good,
He's a great
player.
Especially for that back in the day era.
Yeah, but I mean, defense was played differently back in the day. They weren't as athletic. I think they're better defensively today. A lot of the players.
Oh, way better because they're way faster and more. I mean, if you allowed these kids to be physical with each other, that they don't know, they wouldn't. The thing is these kids are little boys, most of them, right? Those guys back in the day were grown men.
Yeah. And
that's why. Look, did they fight each other? Absolutely, right? But they kept it most of the time on the court.
But I think
I don't think these kids nowadays would keep it on the court. They would take it off the court because they'll
take it to social media.
They have done it off the court. Even the guy, bro. And I get it. It's neither here nor there with the shit. Shit talking is universal, right? But like for there's been players that will when a dude gets ejected or 2 players gets ejected, the dude will go back in the locker room and try to go fight that guy.
Yeah.
It's happened multiple times.
But it's happened back in the day as well. But
absolutely.
But the thing is, the players today, the reason why I say they're better defenders than back in the day they had free for all. They can hand check you, they can fuck you, this and that.
Yeah.
Today they're under restrictions. They can't hand check. They
touch
can't
anybody.
So it's a lot harder for them to play defense today, and they have to be more athletic to be able to.
Maybe they're softer, but they're more athletic now.
Yeah, I don't think they're defensive soft. I think they're restricted. They can't make any contact at a guy coming down at all. You know, back in the day, you could hand check the fuck out of somebody. You can't hand check nobody,
That's true.
And then you can't body them like you used to.
It's basically like really fuck a dude up when he goes to jump and like nothing happens.
Yeah, and any contact regardless, they call it.
Unless you play for the WNBA and you're a white lady.
Yeah.
But other than that, we didn't need to discuss it.
Sorry, Sophie Cunningham. And the girl the black girl that hit you had whiter hair than you.
Anyway, we'll move on from that. Just wanted to throw that.
We're not going to get into that. because we don't want to talk about that shit. But I just got to say that today's guys in basketball don't get a lot of respect as far as their defense, but they're handcuffed to play defense. It's like when you're playing against a quarterback today in football, you can't touch the fucking guy. So you're handcuffed. And the guys that play well at a high level, like Myles Garrett, who's getting Aaron Donald, bro, it's going to be official.
Oh, didn't I say that?
Oh, my God. We didn't bring it up, but I wanted to segue.
I don't know if he's really going to sign, but if
he's already in the locker room, bro. He's already training.
That's scary.
Bro, if this happens, I mean, I don't want to cut off the basketball thing, but this is big. Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald on the same team.
That might be the scariest shit of all time.
It just might be. I mean, I think we touched on it a little bit last week, just a tiny, because you mentioned the rumor
there
of
was
it.
rumors about him coming out of retirement.
But now those rumors are being confirmed.
I mean, I think when he retired, he didn't think that this team was going to be as good as it was again, and they've been able to kind of keep that level. And then now they're like really sniffing on that shit again, like really sniffing a Super Bowl again.
I have to tell you, I don't know who's in their front office. I don't know who their scouts are. I don't know who the guys that make those decisions. But they know how to put the team together year in and year out.
California, they got the money.
Yeah, they might have the money, but I'm telling you, they don't hold on to stars. Like San Fran's holding on to all these wannabes stars that they're not good no more. We get rid of them. Whereas the Rams, they're all right with getting rid of you and grabbing new guys. I mean, they got rid of fucking, what's his name? They got rid of Gurley. They got rid of Cooper Kupp. They don't hold on to these guys when they think they're done. They get rid of them. And they've been right.
Cooper Kupp's, we don't know if they're 100% right.
I don't know if that's 100% right. He won a Super Bowl, so.
The Gurley thing was obvious because he couldn't play anymore.
He couldn't play, but Atlanta thought he could.
Atlanta was desperate. They grabbed him for no reason, and.
But they could have been a player's coach like what's his name in San Fran, and kept him even though he wasn't playing. He had a thing, but they fucking see you later. McVay's like, you're done. See him. Or whatever, the Rams organization. So I think they have a better understanding of the future and building for it. And that's why they're still good right now. This team, I mean, they still got an old quarterback in Matt Stafford.
It doesn't matter. He's a veteran. He's still going to make
fucking good.
He's got two great receivers with him. As long as Puka Nacua can keep his shit together.
He still has one of the strongest arms in the NFL.
He's got a booming arm still. As long as, he is a little susceptible to injuries.
Well, yeah.
And he's had the shoulder injuries a few times in his career. So, I mean... Is he one shoulder injury away from having to retire? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe he is older.
And I don't know who they have in the back. On the bench.
We've looked this up a few times, and I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I think you should look at it. It's nothing good back there.
I mean, it's like some kid that was there, like not even there, but some dude who was like a young rookie, whatever. Like whatever, we'll figure it out.
But
one day we'll remember it.
They can run the ball well. They have two good running backs with Blake Corum and the other kid.
Williams, the real running back.
Yeah, Corinne Williams. I can't say his fucking name.
Kyrene,
Cicerine, Glycol Williams.
Glycerine.
And Blake Corum's coming up. So they got those two guys. They don't have the best tight end in the game, but he does his job. And they have two superstar wide receivers.
Yeah, if they could landed like a legit tight end for staff, that'd be...
Yeah, if they got a legit tight end, they'd be fucking out.
That'd be rough. I mean,
but their defense.
It's got to be that location of just like. I mean, then again, they've drafted. I mean, I'm guessing pretty well, right? I don't follow what they draft in and out. I mean, they drafted Nacua, right? Or was he an undrafted player?
No, they drafted him.
I would have to look at their drafts through like the last like.
But they didn't expect him to be who he was. You just
see who's worked and who hasn't. Like maybe they have some like offensive line guy I don't know about who's like a Pro Bowler. I just no idea who he is because I don't follow it like that anymore. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what. A lot has to do with McVay. I mean, I think McVay is involved in all the decisions. I think he's talking to all the people in the offices. He knows what he wants. He knows what he gets, and he knows how to get down to the players. I think he's a very good coach, and he's proved it.
Oh, he's amazing.
So, I mean, this year, I think the Rams are scary if Aaron Donald comes back. I think
Scary's not deceiving, dude.
I mean, this might be the best pass rush in fucking history.
Dude, you have
the last year's leader.
I hate to speculate and on a bad team. And that this will be the debate, too. Like we said, does this guy have the same success on a good football team?
We're going to find out. Doesn't get any better than the Rams right now.
I mean, again, that division is iffy in itself. The AFC North, And then now you bring a dude like that to the NFC West, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Seattle's
Jesus.
still holding it down. The Niners are fucking. We don't know what they are.
The Niners are going to be a good football team, but not if they're going to
No,
get
they're not
punked.
going to be a playoff team.
If they lose to Arizona in any which way,
Forget
then
about
that tells you what you need to know about it. But unless it happens like week one.
it.
'Cause I don't
Arizona's
know
a wild card.
I don't
They're
know
the
their
wild card
schedule.
of that division because they shouldn't win any games, but they're gonna.
They're going to win games.
Yeah.
They're going
They're not a good team.
They're going to piss a few teams off.
Yeah, because they do have some talent there. They have one of the best tight ends in the game right now.
49ers schedule.
We don't know what Marvin Harrison Jr. is capable of because he's never had the opportunity. Because Kyler Murray is just so fucking run prone. It's ridiculous. So we get to see a lot more out of that team. And if you get Carson Beck in there, if he does well, Jacoby Brissett can do well there. He can really throw the ball too. So I mean, I wouldn't count Arizona out. I just put a $25 bet that they can win the division. Pay me $7,500. That's how long shot they are. $25 to win $7,500 to win the division. If they win the conference, I think it was a little less, it's $6,300. I don't understand why.
All right, preseason. All right, so 49ers. Week 1 Rams. Probably a loss, right?
Fucking loss right out of the gate.
In LA, not in San Diego, wherever, fucking San Francisco. Week 2, San Francisco at Dolphins. All right, Dolphins go to them. That's a win.
Yeah. The Dolphins might go 0 what? Over.
I think so. I don't think they'll lose. I don't think they'll.
No, because they're going to play the Jets.
They have to win one against the Jets.
They're going to win one against the Jets.
At least.
I
All right, week 4 against the Cardinals at home.
That's a win.
Again, at home.
But, if they take that game lightly, the
No, I
Cardinals
think
do
so
have
too.
some weapons.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the Cardinals will win.
I don't think so either.
But
But
if we do the pick'ems, I'll probably pick the 49ers in that game. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Week 4 or so, at home against Denver.
Fucking Denver wins that.
That's
game.
a loss for
Denver
them.
wins that
Absolutely.
game. They're not going to match up.
Next week, Seattle at Seattle.
That's a loss.
Yep, I agree.
Seattle
Again, back at home against the Commanders.
That's a win. I can
win.
give them. I can give that one.
I got to see what the Commanders going to look like to really judge, because Commanders were very disappointing last year.
And I don't count this as a grudge game for Debo because he didn't play in Washington long enough.
No.
So I think this is just a regular game for the 49ers, and I think Jaden Daniels, if he's healthy, maybe something will happen.
Very
but
exciting.
He hasn't been healthy, so I have to give that game to the 49ers.
He didn't have that team itself was very lackluster last year.
And their running back situation is horrible.
Who? Commanders?
Commanders.
Yeah, it's a joke. All right, next week.
Cockery Muskrat.
At Falcons. 49ers.
Still the 49ers.
I agree.
But the 49ers could surprise him, but it's still the 49ers to me.
I think the 49ers win the game. It's indoors.
Yeah, I think the
going
49ers
into
play well indoors.
As long as Purdy's in there, or maybe even with Mac Jones, who cares?
As long as Kittle's healthy.
Kittles, Debo, fucking.
Now they got to try and now they have the defense.
Mike Evans.
Their defense is good. You got to stop Bijan. That's all you got to do.
Basically, the 2 running backs. All right, next game. At home against the Raiders. That's a win.
That's a win. I don't give a fuck if Mendoza's in there or whoever. It doesn't matter.
They're not good enough for all around yet.
The Raiders haven't done enough to be good yet.
Away at Dallas.
At Dallas, I'll give it to Dallas.
I think so too. That's November 15th.
You got fucking Lamb and Pickett. They can't contend with those two. Fuck that.
On a short week. All right, so this is
a short week for them?
These games are on a short week. So that game I just said was November 15th. This game I'm reading, which is the at home against the Vikings, 22. That's a 7-day stretch right there. So they're safe full week. At home, 49ers. What do you say?
Who were they playing again?
Vikings.
Vikings, Jesus Christ. I don't know what the Vikings are going to do with fucking Kyler Murray.
Well, the quarterbacks.
J.J. McCarthy. I don't know who's going to be there. Justin Jefferson's numbers have gone down.
Right, lately. I think they lose because I think the Vikings are going to be in a rough spot this year.
And And Addison's numbers have gone down greatly too. And he was good.
They need a guy who can throw the ball all the time and sling that bitch.
I think San Fran can take that game.
Me too. On a short week. Was it a short week? Yeah.
Is it a fucking Monday night game or a Thursday night game?
No, I lied. I read it wrong. I thought it was during Thanksgiving.
7 days is normal.
7, yeah. I thought it was Thanksgiving. Now you're at home against Seattle.
Seattle still beats them.
I agree. Away at Giants.
But then again, Seattle has a problem at the running back position after giving away Walker. Charbonnet's hurt. We don't know what the third
Speaking
guy.
of walk, have you been seeing this guy walking having hissy fits at Chiefs camp?
I haven't seen him at all.
Oh, bro, they're just touching the guy at Chiefs camp, and he's fucking throwing his helmet,
There's
and
a lot
throwing
of-
his football at guys. I mean, he's fucking having a goddamn. He's
I
gonna
think he got in a
single-handedly.
fight just the other day. He got
Yeah,
a fight.
he's gonna single-handedly go into that house in a team that's in rough shape, and he's gonna fuck that. And I'm happy.
He said he got hit out of bounds and he went after the guy and tackled him
I
and fought
love
him.
it. I did see that. He did sneak up on him and grabbed him.
Yeah, he grabbed him low. It was a dirty fucking thing. I don't know if Walker, and there's a lot of fucking NFL analysts and fantasy football analysts who are saying Walker is something you
Stay
do not
away.
pick up.
Stay
Don't
away from
pick
him.
up.
Let idiots pick him up.
Yeah, because
Anyway,
let's move on.
at home against the Giants. Did we say that one?
No, we would just did, but what we just do?
49ers at away in New York against the Giants.
I think the Giants, the year's really good right now, and I think their offense can be. It all depends on where Malik
Yeah, we
Neighbors
don't-
is. By that time, Malik Neighbors should be dialed in.
We don't know
Cam's
what that
gotta
team's going to be. I
No.
agree. It's like
And it's
saying
such-
the fucking Commanders. We don't know what they're going to be.
And I don't know if I don't even know if the Niners are going to be dialed in, but I know they got the best running back in the game.
I'm giving that to the 49ers.
I'm going to have to too.
Unless the Giants are fucking like world beaters this year, which I don't think. I think there's too much division in that locker room after all that Trump shit that happened on that team. I just don't think they're
I
going to
don't
get
even
out
know
of
if
that.
that's going to be a big issue, but the issue is if Neighbors ain't healthy and Neighbors can't play every day, it's going to be a big thing. And if Cam Scatterbull, who's going to hit everything head on really hard, is in shit, you're not going to have it. You got to
No,
rely
I
on
agree.
Tracy.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Now we are back at home against the Rams.
Rams all day.
I think so too, unfortunately, because it's still nice weather. I mean, the fans are still going to travel up north to go to fucking San Fran. Now, this one I think's a layup for them, honestly, is them going to LA to play the Chargers.
The Chargers are a decent team.
I think it's a layup for them.
I don't think this is a layup for them anyway, because Mari Hampton can run the ball. They got to be able to stop that, and the kid's a pretty good quarterback in Herbert. Doesn't have a lot of weapons,
I can't wait for you to pick this team and lose.
and I'll take the Chargers here.
I know you
I'm
will.
going to take the Chargers.
I'm taking the 49ers in that
All
one,
right.
fella.
I wish we'll have this on tape.
Of course we will. I'm still going to take them, even if the Chargers are 6.
Because you're so against every other
If
team
the
in your
Char-
division.
I don't give a fuck if the Chargers are 15-0 to this point. I'm still not taking them.
You're
Fuck
so
that.
anti any team in your division. You
All right,
hate them.
now here we go. Next week, 49ers versus the Chiefs at the Chiefs.
The Chiefs, the way they look now, 49ers.
I agree.
But
now,
the Chiefs, the way they could look,
now this one is going to be an interesting one. The most interesting game they have, because this could probably determine their playoff life, as long as they're not absolutely garbage by this time. At home against the Eagles. Last game of the year.
Jalen Hurts has been struggling the last couple of years.
Oh, no, that's not the last game because they have to play the Cardinals one more time.
But they got rid of A.J. Brown. They still got Devontae Smith. They picked up a receiver in free agency. They picked one up in the draft. They got Barkley. The kid can run. Their defense is not bad. Their O-line is special.
You're letting an East Coast team also come and play out West.
Yeah, it happens. I mean,
I'm
jet
just
lag
saying,
and
not
everything.
even that. You let a team that's used to playing outside in the cold, now they get to play in that good, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
I have to say Philadelphia.
Me too. And the last game is at away against Arizona.
We got to give that to the Niners.
Me too.
I mean, I'm not saying at that time Carson Beck could be the man and be blowing doors off people.
All right,
That's just
yeah,
speculation.
That could happen.
But that's just speculation.
All we're saying is
Right now, the Niners got that.
the Niners are in an interesting weird spot.
They're a playoff team. Well, how many wins they have?
Maybe as a
that was a
third-
playoff.
I think that division does put 3 teams in the playoffs this year because I think that division is fucking loaded outside of Arizona. As long as Mike Evans doesn't drop, and as long as Purdy doesn't drop, and as long as Christian McCaffrey doesn't
You know,
drop.
it's so funny because we talked about all these players on the 49ers, and the one player we failed to mention, you just did, was Mike Evans.
Mhm.
And he has to be the guy that puts them over the hump. Brock Purdy, let me remind you, this kid is not a bad quarterback. He's really good. He can move his legs. He can extend plays, and he's looking downfield constantly. Him and Kittle have a really good relationship, and him and Debo had one prior to him leaving. So I'm hoping they can resurrect that.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think they can be good, but Debo's might have to He's not going to be the
Debo.
man. He's
There's no U at the end of his name. It's Debo.
yeah. I always say Debo
Debo, motherfucker.
because I love last Friday or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, his name was Debo, not
I
Debo.
still call him Debo.
It's not his name. It's
His name
Debo.
was Debo.
D-E-B-O. Debo.
Yeah, they pronounce it Debo.
No,
He's from the Bayou.
sounds like a Pokemon. This is Debo. He's a fucking electric.
His mama call him Debo. I'm gonna call him Debo.
God damn it, Debo.
But with Debo, with Evans, just hopefully he can put his pride away a little bit because he's not going to be that same guy he was in San Fran before he left, where he was doing everything.
Yeah, but he's not that. He was never like. He was a very like awesome gadget player, but he was never like an elite wide receiver.
He was putting up elite numbers because of all the fucking running, because of the pass cut, because of the screens. He was putting up good numbers on that team. He was a WR1, but he's not the WR1 going back.
He might have had 1 or 2 good years doing that shit, but
Fantasy-wise, he had fucking
no
really
fantasy. All right, outside of fantasy fucking football, the guy as a football player is tremendous when he's out there on the field. But usually, as a wide receiver, sometimes he gets blanketed. He doesn't play good. But as a receiver out of the backfield, at times. It changes him because he's not. To me, when you catch the ball at the running back position, yeah, you're getting catches, but you're not catching it playing against the number 1 corner. So, are you really playing wide receiver, or are we just moving you as a gadget?
The thing is, he's strong like a Metcalf, this and that. He's not fast. He's not the best route runner.
All right, let me ask you this.
But he's strong and he goes up and gets the ball.
If he goes 1v1 in a coverage route, whatever it is, whatever the route is, whatever the coverage is, whatever, against like your Christian Gonzalez, who do you think's going to win that matchup?
I think he's stronger than Christian Gonzalez, but Christian Gonzalez is going to play the angles, play it a little better.
All right, what about Pat Surtain? In a wide receiver passing play.
Yeah, it's tough.
Where he has to run like a Pat Surtain against him running a post route.
And the thing is, he's not wildly fast.
He not no more.
No. I mean, before he was quick,
way
he was fast.
faster because he didn't have the leg injuries.
Yeah, now he's not that guy. And he couldn't do it in Washington.
No, because the team was a joke last year.
Yeah, but even when they were healthy, they couldn't do it with him because they couldn't get it done. But they had to do all those other things. He's not beating a lot of fucking people one-on-one.
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
But he is strong enough to go up for the ball and muscle a ball.
That's why he's a great football player.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing away from him, but as like a number 1, when you think of like a number 1 wide receiver,
Mike Evans.
you think of like your Mike Evans, you think of your Jerry Rice, you think of your Randy Moss, you think of the guys that are like that.
Yeah, they got good ups, good hands, the whole nine, and a fast.
Look, if you put
and how to run good runs.
If you put a Deebo Samuel with any big body wide receiver at the other, which this is his real chance, but now Mike Evans is a little older, Deebo is a little older, but he's not as old as Mike is. But Mike's got the fucking
but Mike's
the
still
years of,
on that team.
I know, but he's got the years of
experience,
treads on him.
Yeah.
How many fucking years did that dude have over 1,000? How many hits did that guy take? How many? You know what I mean?
Fortunately for Mike Evans, he's played with the bad of the bad, but have played with the best of the best.
Yeah,
Brady, and he also played with a very good Baker Mayfield, and they're going to be stupid if they don't sign him.
Well, not even that part, but I'm saying more of a. You want to talk about the bad? I mean, who did they have a quarterback
before Brady?
Outside of fucking him playing with Winston, like who was there before?
Jameis Winston. Before that they. Didn't fucking what's his name play there for a little bit there? Fitzmagic.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick played there for a hot second.
They all go there. They never get anybody that stays. The only guy that ever stayed there didn't win anything there. Who was the guy that won with fucking who'd they have a quarterback when they won? With John Gruden.
Tampa?
Yeah, who'd they have a quarterback?
No.
DeBerg? No, it was a kid.
Some Tampa Bay fans screaming at us right now. What's fucking him?
I don't know who it was. I'm not going to get it.
It's not Trent Dilfer.
No, that's not a bad guess because I was thinking.
No, he was the Ravens quarterback.
Yeah, I mean then they traded him after he won.
But it's a guy just like him though. Joe Thomas, yeah. Joe Jim. Gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, but it's not what you know. I mean, what's his name? Jameis was really good for them, but he's going to throw 5 interceptions every time he throws 6 touchdowns. So it's just hard. They drafted him and he was supposed to be good, and he was good. He's just too crazy. I like him now. He's calmed down. He's a little better and this and that, but he's still a little crazy.
Brad Johnson.
That's exactly who it is. It's a fucking game fucking, all
I
he
was
is
thinking
game
Joe.
manager.
It was because of his last name was Johnson. That was where the J came from.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, he's like an Alex Smith. He's a game manager. They had such a great defense, and they ran the ball a ton, I'm imagining, too, at that time. So, and Brad Johnson wasn't that bad, though. I don't think he really went anywhere after that, but he's got a Super Bowl ring. Dan Marino don't have that. So if I was Brad Johnson and I was at a party with Dan Marino and they called him to go, they said, "Hey, you don't have one of these, baby."
Exactly.
You know.
That's how I feel about any athlete on. Look, even my favorite basketball player of all time doesn't have a ring, so I don't consider him the greatest basketball player ever, even at his position, anything. But that's life. When you win the hardware, you get to say that you're better than that guy.
Yep.
So guys like Carmelo Anthony, who look, the guy was a great scorer. He was a great basketball, not an all-around basketball, but he's a great scorer.
He was a great scorer.
But look,
one of the best.
Is he within like the top 20 guys that never won a ring? Probably, yeah.
But if you were looking to win a ring, do you bring him on your team?
Depends. What are we talking about?
You're building a team. You want to
Yeah.
get that ring. You want to get.
Am I coaching this team?
You're coaching this team.
I don't see why not.
Do you grab him?
I don't care. Yeah, he's a great athlete.
I don't know.
He's a great. He's enough for nothing. He actually grabs rebounds, and he's not a selfish rebounder.
But he's a very
Selfish.
player.
He loves the shot, but that's my thing is I'll have to coach him out of always wanting to shoot the ball. But that's why I'll have a dude like Rondo on my team who's playing point guard.
Oh, and that, like somebody says to me, because he doesn't pass well, he's not good. I said, I didn't say that, but you have to build your team with that in mind.
Is he one of the greatest?
But if you're trying to make everybody facilitate, you can't have him because he's not going to do that. But if you can set him up, like you said, you got Rondo dishing to him all night.
If you put Carmelo Anthony,
he's not going to miss.
A guy like his skill set in like the 80s, he would have dominated those guys because he was way more athletic than those guys, which is
in my opinion, he's one of the best one-on-one players. Like he could, if you get one-on-one, he's going to beat you.
He's going to spank your ass for sure.
Yeah,
and I give Carmelo a lot of hate because a lot of guys are like, he's so good, he's so this, and if he was so good and so this, he was on a lot of great teams. He should have won with those teams.
Should have won.
Should have at least made it to the finals with those teams. He never even got there.
No.
And then he started ring chasing, and then I'm like, oh man.
Well, and that's what I think. I think you can't build a team around Carmelo Anthony. He has to be a piece in a team.
Yeah, because he's not that guy.
Because he's not the guy.
Listen, he's
you
a
can't
great
build
scorer.
around him. And that's the problem. The first team he was on was Denver.
Yeah.
They tried to build around him, couldn't do it. When he went to New York, I thought, all right, later on in his career, I thought, this is going to work because he's a piece to a good team. Still didn't work.
The Knicks weren't even that great at the time.
But I thought it would have worked for a little bit.
I think, if I remember correctly, the Knicks and him and Amari Stoudemire must have had something worked out with.
That's right, they had Amari, and that fucking team was good.
And then all of a sudden Tyson Chandler was there, and then you're like, oh shit, they have like a top, but then they had like garbage point guard.
They didn't have any depth.
They had no shooting guard, so you're like,
no bench.
Who are these guys? And then they had no bench because they traded the bench for Carmelo Anthony. They traded the whole team for him.
Who at the time I said to New York, this isn't the guy. At the time, because I'm like, this is, like I said, best one-on-one player, he can score.
Did they have J.R. Smith? Oh, they had J.R. Smith on Denver with him. But they had him with, like, Nate Robinson or whoever. I don't even think Nate Robinson and him played. That wouldn't even have mattered.
And that's the thing. I mean, oh, this is something different. Never had that happen. All right, folks. All right. I'm going to leave this to be. I mean, we got technical difficulties here, folks.
We can kill it. We've been going for a while, so.
All right, we're going to kill it right here, folks. I mean, we love you.
We'll talk more next week.
Peace, love, and hair grease. Technical difficulties. The TV3 is out. Love you.
Gotta take a piss anyway, bitches.
Fade to black, motherfuckers.
Smoke some crack,